Hey everyone, this is Allan and I'm here to a new video in this challenge of recording a video every day until I reach the goal of 100 videos. And today I want to talk a little bit more about what I said in yesterday's video about the Ultralearning project that I am starting, that I actually started. But I want to talk about what I wrote in the title that is how AI changed the start of an ultra learning project, because as I am still in the start of my project, I think that's the only theme that I could express something about, because I still did not advance with my project because I posted yesterday and I worked today all day long, so I am at almost at 9 p.m. and I am really tired because I worked all day long and I did not have time to properly start it. But that's okay. The problem that I want to talk about today is that is about not knowing how to start studying a new area or topic. If you are a self-learner, for some time you will actually have experienced this a lot. But if you still only relied in school, in college, in people giving a road for you to follow, you will find we will find that it seems to be very hard when you begin to study a new topic or a new area, and there is no clear road for you to follow. So you kind of have to build your own road, and that's a little bit hard if you're not used to it. And Scott Young, the guy that wrote the book Ultralearning, and that sets the default way of, not the default way, but general ideas to structure your own ultralearning project. He said recently in a blog post, I will put the link below this video. He said that if he had to update the book today, taking AI into consideration, the chapter on meta learning is probably the one that he would most need to rewrite. And what actually is this meta learning? Meta learning is kind of easy if you compare to the other parts of the book. It's basically uh, when you spend time in the beginning of a project researching or searching how things in this object of study are structured, and you need to search the main topics, like the main books, what you will have to study in order to attain that ability, and even finding experts in that area to talk to them, to ask them, or to see if they published content about how to study about that area. And that's basically in a simple way, or a simple explanation of what is meta learning. And what he said that changed with AI is that now it's a lot easier and faster to do this part of a project, because the problem now is actually excess of information. So you have too much information, and I will read a part of his article because this is really important. It's always good to get to the ground truth of some genuine expert or teacher's curriculum. Finding those teachers and experts and the organizing paradigms that lead to them is much easier now with AI. Yes, and you are it's easier to find the experts and the default way of thinking in that area, but it's still, and Scott even says that in his article, it's bad to rely only in AI responses. So basically, what he says that he does is he does deep research in the topic, and then try to find the experts, and he goes with his meta learning from this part, and not only relying in the responses from AI. So you should not spend all your time asking to AI. You need to find content through AI because you don't know that those contents existed before. And after you find those contents, you need to study using them, or using or following the principles that the experts in that area are talking about. And basically what I am how I plan to apply this in my own ultra learning McKinsey project is that I will still do my research project, because as I told you guys, I was working all day long. I did not have time to study today yet. And then I will search for the experts in the area. But basically, for now, I am planning to follow the contents in the free course of crafting cases, as I told you guys yesterday. And one thing that you need to keep in your mind is that the problem of relying only on AI is by definition because AI responses are mediocre. Not mediocre as something actually bad, but it's something that's not new. It's something that everyone will know and everyone will follow. So I think that if everyone can do the same thing, I need to give effort. I need to work my best to be above it. So I don't want to be part of the everyone group. And one way of explaining what I think about AI is comparing it with a lever. And that's why I like Naval's content so much when he talks about leverage. And with learning with AI, I think that I need to build the fundamentals for them to be multiplied by AI. And I need to know that if I start wrong, the leverage will be bad. So when you multiply something that is bad, we will get more of the bad thing. But when you spend time and effort working to build a good ground, then I think I will learn better. That's why I still think that AI is a good tool, but I will not rely only on it. I need to rely on my effort and my understanding about anything. And right now, about this McKinsey project, I know that it will take a lot of practice. So even if I wanted to rely only on AI, I still need to practice a lot. And I will use my work, and I will try to practice it with my clients. So if you want to use AI to study in a better way, you can do as just as I will do. You can do a deep research with AI and talk about it to find the to know more about the topic in order to develop this sense of what is high quality material in that area, who are the people that are known as experts in that area. Do they produce did they produce content about learning that area? So you need to search and go after all these things before starting your actual learning process. And you need to remember that AI won't replace your effort to absorb the content. You still need to read a lot. You still need to do exercises. You still need to practice. And one thing that I understand now is that I still have a lot of skills to improve. English is one of them. And I am not someone who knows everything, but and I know that I will fail a lot of times in the future, but I still want to get better by doing it. So when I record a video like this, uh, having difficult to say a lot of things, having to pause, having to remake, to do phrase again, just like I did right now, I know that I'm not good at it, but I'm doing this in public to show guys, to show people like you that it's possible to get better, and it only gets easier with effort, with repetition. And I hope that by the end of these 100 days, if my English gets better in the end of this project, that will be a really good accomplishment. That's it for today.